Jake Paul claims the UFC is dying and predicts a disaster for the White House card. Paulo Costa fires back at his Russian rival, calling him a pathetic fat man, and Ian Machado Garry corners Islam Makhachev for an August showdown. This is your daily UFC news wrap-up. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's dive right in. The war of words between Jake Paul and Dana White has reached a nuclear level. The YouTuber turned boxer, who is now officially entering the MMA promotion space with his company Most Valuable Promotions, MVP, didn't hold back in a recent podcast appearance. Paul is essentially calling for the death of the UFC, claiming the organization has lost its heart and is being bled dry by greedy investors. His main gripe? The fighter pay issue and the patriotic disaster he foresees for the historic White House card on June 14th. Paul pointed out that leaving Jon Jones off such a massive event is a colossal business failure, but he saved his sharpest sting for the main event. According to Jake, having Ilia Topuria, a Georgian Spaniard, defeat All-American Justin Gaethje at the White House is a terrible look for a promotion trying to sell American patriotism. Dana isn't smart enough, Paul said. You have a Spaniard beating a white American on a patriotic card. Big mistake. They've forgotten their heart as a company. It's dying. But Jake isn't just talking, he's putting his money where his mouth is. On May 16th, MVP is making its MMA debut on Netflix with a card that looks like a fever dream for old-school fans. We're talking about the return of the legendary Ronda Rousey taking on the pioneer Gina Carano in the main event. The card is stacked with UFC rejects and legends like Nate Diaz, Francis Ngannou, and Junior Dos Santos. Jake is positioning himself as the fighter-first alternative to Dana's greedy empire. Honestly, Jake Paul is a master of marketing, but saying the UFC is dying while they're literally booking events at the White House is a stretch to say the least. However, he does have a point about the optics. If Ilia Topuria, who is already a double champion after starching Charles Oliveira, comes into DC and knocks out a fan favorite like Gaethje, it's going to be a quiet night for the American fans. But is Jake Paul actually a threat to the UFC, or is this Jake's MMA show just a retirement home for stars who can't compete at the elite level anymore? And let's be real, can Ronda and Gina even compete in 2026? Comment below if you're actually watching Jake's MMA show or if you're sticking with the dying UFC. Speaking of heated rivalries, Paulo Costa is proving he still has the sharpest tongue in the game. After his Russian opponent, Azamat Murzakanov, tried to play the hero for the Brazilian fans by promising to carry their flag, Costa fired back with zero chill. The Brazilian middleweight, who is moving up to 205 pounds for this high-risk clash at UFC 327 in Miami, called the undefeated Russian a pathetic fat man and laughed off the idea of Murzakanov representing Brazil. "Haha, this pathetic fat man with the Brazilian flag is hilarious," Costa posted. "If you guys want to make money, come with daddy." Costa is leaning into his role as the underdog, even teasing the zebra status of the fight to encourage his fans to bet big on him. This fight is the definition of high risk, high reward. Murzakanov is 16-0-0 with 12 knockouts and sits at number 6 in the light heavyweight rankings. If Costa can pull off the upset, he instantly becomes a title contender in a second division. But if he loses, especially after being canceled by his own countrymen, there might not be a way back for him. Murzakanov has already hit his 150K follower goal on Instagram, so the flag promise is officially on. Imagine the scene. An undefeated Russian walks into Miami with the Brazilian flag while the Brazilian fighter gets booed out of the building. Costa is playing a dangerous game here. He's calling a guy with a 75% knockout rate fat and pathetic. Does Costa have a death wish, or is this just the secret juice talking? If he gets knocked out by a guy he called fat, his career is effectively a meme. Are you guys betting on the fat man to get justice, or is Daddy Costa gonna shock the world and fill your pockets? Let me know who you're backing in the comments. Finally, we have a new shark circling the pound-for-pound king. Ian Machado Garry is officially coming for Islam Makhachev. After Islam went on a rant exposing Ilia Topuria for allegedly dodging his fight at the White House, Garry decided to jump in and remind the champ that there's a hungry Irishman waiting in the wings. Makhachev had complained that Topuria asked for an unrealistic bag, but Garry flipped the script, asking Islam if his injured hand is finally healed. So your hand is fine, no more excuses, see you in August, Garry posted on X. With Shavkat Rakhmonov currently out of the picture due to multiple surgeries and removal from the rankings, Ian Machado Garry has surged to the number 2 spot in the welterweight division. Dana White has already confirmed that Makhachev will defend his title in August, but the opponent hasn't been named yet. Garry is clearly trying to bully his way into that slot. Let's talk facts. Ian Garry is undefeated and has been looking sharper with every fight, but is he really ready for the Dagestani nightmare? Makhachev just dominated the welterweight division's best and looks like he's playing the game on easy mode. Garry thinks he's the next McGregor, but he might just be the next victim. On the other hand, Islam has been a bit quiet lately. Is he actually nursing an injury, or is he just waiting for a money fight like Topuria? If the Topuria fight is dead, Garry is the only logical choice left. But can the Machado style actually stop Islam's wrestling? That was our news roundup for today. From Jake Paul's prophecies of doom to Borrachinha's insults and the rising threat of Ian Garry, the UFC is anything but boring. Make sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe so you're always the first to know what's happening in the world of MMA. We are in this together. See ya!